And we are off. So anything you're looking forward to seeing from these runners?
Um, Not sure. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. It's kind of hard to tell because their PBs are just so far apart, so can't really expect how the race is going to go.
Yeah, definitely a 5 minute difference between these runners, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But definitely don't count Switch Runner out. It is anybody's game.
So we shouldn't really expect any difference here in the first three kingdoms, especially in cap.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much copy paste, pretty much until Sand Kingdom. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna really offer DSS or any kind of fancy strats. So
Yeah,
right now
definitely
we're just
not in
synced up.
the.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
an interesting bonk on Switch Runner's side. Went a little bit too far to the left and hit
yeah,
that little wall there.
yeah. Unfortunately, taking our first bonk of the run. Don't need any more of those. That loses about, if I recall, about a second or two. So those will add up over
Yeah,
time.
on average, bonks lose about 2 seconds. Although sometimes, like, if you bonk on, like, a really high spot, it could lose up to, like, 3 or 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting frog strats from both runners. Didn't really get the optimal vectors, but Quentiko still with a few-second lead into the cap tower.
Yeah, here we see some difference already. Quentiko opting for left side, where Switch Runner. Oh,
Uh, doesn't get it,
yeah, does
unfortunately.
not get it.
Does a pretty fast backup, but that's actually going to put Switch Runner in a very slight lead. Um, Maybe not.
Gonna be tough
Okay,
to
so they're
say for a
basically
little while.
synced.
Yeah,
That was pretty interesting lead change there.
taking down the terrible topper and heading into Cascade.
Yeah, that's a beautiful sync right there. You'll love to see it.
Commentator bias, not at all. I just like rooting for the underdog.
So yeah, especially in the B division, I don't expect any DSSs, especially because Twisted Duck is the #1 seed, and I don't believe he even went for it.
No, I do remember thinking his first race, Twisted Duck hinted that he was doing it. He tricked me and said he was gonna. Well, didn't say he was gonna do it, but changed his camera and it looked like he was going for it, but opted out. I just want to see Switch Runner just out of nowhere pull off the DSS.
That'll be fun. So yeah, as expected, you're gonna be seeing Dino skip from both runners. This could also be a potential difference, but it is obviously an easier trick. I don't imagine we'll see any Dino skip fails.
No.
Quentico having some trouble getting up to the Dino actually. But let's see their Dino skip attempts. Switch Runner playing it really safe.
Was he playing safe or was he having issues breaking the rocks?
I think that was just playing it safe. I think he just wanted to take an extra step, made sure that
Gotcha.
he was going to get on the trampoline. But that actually puts Quentico in a small lead because of that.
Sometimes you gotta go into those comfy strats, especially in a tournament type setting.
Yeah, you always want to have like safe strats in the race. I feel like anything that you're not comfortable with, you want to have sort of like a safe method to do it in a race.
Definitely. Alright, both these runners, Bop and Madam Brutal. Nothing too crazy so far. To be
Yeah,
expected.
Quentico probably about a 5-second lead.
Looking about right, yeah.
And I doubt we're going to see any chest clips from both runners here. It's a pretty hard trick in Cascade. Only saves about a second optimally. So both runners are just going to get the Cliff Moon on the left.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
I would like to see possible chest dip in Seaside. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I feel like we've seen a lot of people go for it recently just because, you know, it's new and it's cool to get it, but
Yeah. I think so far one runner has gotten it.
no, I think a few people have gotten it
Okay.
in the A tourney and B tourney combined.
Alright, and that is Cascade done. We're heading into Sand Kingdom. The game is now on. Don't imagine we'll see a lot of different paths here in Sand Kingdom. But anything
Both
can
runners
change.
should be doing the STA. They also should hopefully be making the time. I believe they're both fast enough to make it.
I would imagine so. Oh, we'll see what happens. Could be an unfortunate bonk, or anything could screw that up, so.
Yeah, there's also a possible chance that, like, I know it's happened to me multiple times. Sometimes you plant the seed like between the two pots,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to like replant it, and it's really
Oh,
annoying.
God.
That's happened to me many times. Quentiko taking an interesting route to the first moon here, but did plant the seed and it's going to make the bird cycle, so that's nice. Switch runner planting in the right pot was pretty interesting. Gets the bird before the first moon, plays a little bit more safe.
Yeah, again, probably just going for those comfy strats. Probably didn't feel confident enough to get that roof moon before the bird. Respectable.
Yeah, it is a pretty tight cycle, especially for beginner runners, like at the sub 110 level.
Yeah, definitely. Quentiko's starting to get a fairly sizable lead. Still fairly close behind, but that gap is definitely getting a little wider. Speedrunner having some issues getting into employees only, but managing to get in there, break into the employees only section of the shop, and stealing their only power moon. Honestly, you just hate to see it.
Rest in peace for the economy.
Yeah, really.
So see Quentiko about to attempt Dram, hopefully.
I don't believe Switch Runner does Dram. I could be mistaken though.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but Quentiko setting it up. I'm not sure if that'll work. It seemed pretty late.
Yeah.
Grabbed the moon a little bit too late. Wasn't able to home onto the bullet bill, so gonna have to back this up somehow.
Ooh. Unfortunately, taking a bonk all the way down to Quicksand.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. If you don't know how to back this up, then it could lose a lot of time.
Yeah, definitely. And Switch Runner looks like he's opting out of doing Dram. Again, just kind of going for those comfy straps and can't really blame him. Making it cleanly up there.
Yeah, I'd say he definitely executed that better than Quentiko. And then Quentiko not opting to do the reverse Jaxi route, just doing the OG Jaxi skip route. I believe we're probably going to see the same thing on Switch Runner's side.
Yeah, I don't imagine Switch Runner would bring that out right now.
Yeah, this is a pretty advanced strat. Saves about 2 seconds and allows you to climb up the Jaxi ruins on the left side. But Quentiko getting Jaxi skip pretty easy.
Yeah, Quentiko getting a little more of a sizable lead now. Only looks like he's about one mood ahead, give or take a little bit. But that gap is still widening. Good Jaxie skip from Switch Runner there. Oh, bonking into the Ice Crystal though. Hate to see that.
So yeah, other than Dram, this isn't a bad sand on Quentiko's side.
Yeah,
Misses
definitely
that
not.
spin throw at the top. Also, Switch Runner taking damage to the cactus there. Gonna have to go through the damage refill.
And recapping the cactus after.
So yeah, it's gonna be it for sand on Quentiko's side. Not bad. While Switch Runner just has one more moon left. Oh, that was interesting. Switch Runner ground pounding at the bottom. Believe he just meant to ground pound on the moon, but gonna have to climb back up. That's actually gonna lose a substantial amount of time.
Yeah, that gap's just getting a little more wider. I don't imagine we're going to see any late clip. I don't believe either of these runners currently do that.
Yeah, I doubt it. I believe usually 103 is like around the time people start to like practice and add late clip, but I doubt we're gonna see it on Quentiko's side, and definitely not on Switch Runner's side unless he just decides to jibate us.
Yeah, Heko definitely has a more sizable lead now. We'll see if Switch Runner can make something happen here in Lake Kingdom. Switch Runner saying that he still saved time in Sand Kingdom. Love to see that.
Yeah, time save is pretty cool. And yeah, Quentiko not opting for late clip, just gonna capture this fish here and do Wrangle at the end.
It
Use
actually
standard
looks like Switch Runner is currently minus 16 going into Lake, so that's definitely pretty substantial PB pace right now for Switch Runner. See if he's able to hold that as we continue on.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have a delta for Quentiko's side, so you can't really see
Yeah.
the delta, or how ahead or behind he is. But we do have that for Switch Runners, that's nice. If you guys do want to see the stats for all the matches, then type in !SMO B stats for the B division. You could see, if you go on the head-to-head tab, which is where we're looking at, you could see how far ahead Switch Runner's at. And then if you go to the groups A to D tab, then you could also see like the tricks that they're getting and other info.
Quentiko making a quick Wakarango. I look away for just a minute to put in the command and he's already done. Having no problem with that. See if Switch Runner can take care of this fish bounce. And having no problem getting there. Awesome.
So yeah, Quentiko is already done with Lake. Yeah, that was really fast. And then Switch Runner just finishing up Rango. Probably about a 40-second difference, if I were to guess. So yeah, Quentiko with a pretty sizable lead, but we are going into Wooded Kingdom where there could be a lot of different diversions happening.
It looks like both of these runners may be doing Nut Clip. They've done it before. So it'll be interesting to see if they both pull this off heading into Wooded.
Yeah, Switch Runner has actually attempted Nut Clip, but they haven't done the out of bounds or other stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas Quentiko has gotten Nut Clip and the Wooded out of bounds in FRS, etc.
Yeah, so it's possible that Switch Runner is going to lose a bunch of time here in Wooded compared to Quentiko. Especially if Quentiko can knock these out first try. It'll definitely widen that gap a little more. You know, Quentiko's honestly, aside from his mishap with Dram and Sand Kingdom, He's definitely coming here to coming here for this W. We're having some issues with this bunny.
Yeah, that bunny can be ruthless sometimes. If you don't get it the first time, then it's really hard to sort of predict where it's gonna go.
Yeah, absolutely. But
So
manages to get it at the end. Go ahead.
Quentiko about to attempt nut clip here. Taking it pretty safe with the setup. I think
Pretty
that might
good.
work.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
that works. Let's see if he can get this out of bounds move. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's great. All he has to do is just this ramp right here.
Honestly, this is probably the best I've seen Quentiko perform during this tournament. His last 2 runs were a little shaky, but this, he looks like he's just in pure control. Like, he came to win, and you can kind of just see it how that was playing.
Yeah, he's definitely in a good mindset right now. Yeah, very solid out of bounds movement.
I got Switch Runner maybe going for it.
That should work as well.
Very nice. Oh!
Oh, okay. I believe he doesn't actually like do the out of bounds movement. I believe he just goes for nut flip for the sake of getting it.
Oh, okay.
He probably just doesn't do the full route, which makes sense at a 109 level.
Does that save time still?
A very small amount, but I don't know. Probably not with the way he set it up. Because it saves you time from, like, you know, going down and then going to the lever, but
Yeah, true.
probably with the way he set it up, it didn't really save that much time at all.
Yeah, he might have just broke even there. Wow, looks like Quentiko's going for his FRS. Making that look so easy.
Ooh, messed up the triple jump timing. Has to go for a backup here, but gets it. Very solid wooded so far on Quentiko's side.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, pretty solid for both of these runners. Aside from the bunny mishap, you know, it's been fairly clean for Switch Runner.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make this cycle here, so we're gonna have to miss a cycle. But it doesn't take damage at least, so that's good. And then we'll see if Quentiko goes for Spiritless here.
I think he did his last runs. Yeah, looks like
And
he's
yeah,
going for
he
it.
is. Nice.
Switch Runner deciding to bop the Prana while he bops the edge of the railing.
So Quentiko actually about to finish with it while Switch Runner only in the middle of it.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
got
two
a
more moves
very...
left.
Oh!
Oh no. Yeah. That's a really bad death. I don't...
Yeah.
Actually, that's actually not as bad because he has the checkpoint right here, so he's basically just going to respawn where he died.
Right.
So I got very lucky there.
Yeah, definitely smart to grab that. He did do the warp strike. Oh, Quentiko taking a little bump on the fuzzy.
Yeah, when you're doing the warp route, you do get that checkpoint, so it's nice. But if you're not doing that, if you're just doing the knuckle route and you don't get that checkpoint, then you respawn all the way back at the shop, and
Yep.
that can lose you like over a minute.
Yep. A lot of time. Honestly, in a tournament setting, I would always suggest to get the checkpoint just to be safe. Anything could happen, as we see just there with Switch Runner taking the death, so... Better safe than sorry.
So yeah, other than pipes, very solid with it on Quentiko's side.
Yeah, and Quentiko's going out of... Is it Quentiko or Quentiko?
I don't know, I'm just saying it the way I see it.
Fair enough.
Quentiko.
Looks like they're starting to get into Cloud Bowser. We'll see if he can get some quick captures on those. Quick hack captures. And Switch Runner heading into the Spirit fight.
So yeah, not going for Spirit, just doing Spirit, which makes sense. I believe Spirit loses like 5 or 6 seconds compared to Spiritless, but you do have to get the fast pipe cycle, which Switch Runner's probably not confident in. So let's see these fast house on Quentiko's side. Gets the second one. And then, yeah, Switch Runner already got Spirit down. I wasn't paying attention, but that was really fast. And gets the third fast hat, so solid card for Quentiko. Nothing special, really.
Which means we're heading into loss on Quentiko's side. And I said this earlier today, loss is one of those really quick kingdoms. If you look away or blink, you're going to miss it. These runners have just optimized the heck out of loss, and it is a quick and fun kingdom to look at.
Going for the right side meme tree.
So it's like Switch Runner, he's finishing up Wooded. He is still on PB pace, but he looks like he lost about 10 seconds or so due to some issues here and there from Wooded Kingdom. But he's
I think it was mostly the death before the Piranha Moon.
Definitely. Other than that, really, his Wooded was fairly clean.
Decent loss for Quentiko so far. He hasn't gone for any reverse torpedo strats, so I doubt we're going to see that in this race.
No.
But he has gone for cage triple once, so I wonder if we'll see that in this race as well. He is setting up for it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nailing it. Looks like he's going to try to go for the Deathless strat. See if he gets it. Wow, very nice.
With the up throw.
Yeah.
Very swag.
Those up throws make me nervous, I tell you. Switch Runner having some issues with the Bowser fight, yeah.
Yeah, on the other hand, very solid run on Quentiko's side, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
A low 23 exit is probably, I think that's pretty good for a 103 level.
It looks like Switch Runner never went for those fast hats, so might be not something he knows yet. Looks like he lost some time with that fight. He's now +3 moving into Lost. Meanwhile, Quentiko enters Night Metro. See what happens for his City Hall and Wiggler fight.
Yeah, Night Metro can be very annoying, especially with the Wiggler RNG. Like, you could have a very solid Night Metro and then just completely get it ruined by Wiggler.
Absolutely.
Because, yeah, it is 100% RNG.
Ooh, Switch Runner taking a bonk, falling into the purple goop. You hate to see it. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks. You're gonna have to respawn next to the Odyssey and try it again.
As a runner,
this jump can be pretty tight for beginners.
Oh, absolutely. As a runner myself, who does the triple jump on the leaf, it's not that easy. You can sometimes jump through the leaf. You can just not make it across. It could be a little rough. But nonetheless, he does manage to get over the meme tree. Quentiko climbing through City Hall, having some issues getting up there. taking a bonk, falling down, might take a death here. Oh, it does
Oh
save it though.
no. Okay, it does save it. It's really hard to save. Like whenever you fall down on City Hall, there's a chance that sometimes the poles just will not cooperate and you won't be able
Yep.
to climb back up.
Yeah, very lucky
But
to save
Quentiko
there.
got very lucky. So entering the Wizard fight, this is what we're talking about. The first cycle usually isn't that big of a deal. It's mostly the second cycle that you want to get. And you definitely don't want to have to get a third cycle.
Absolutely.
And Switch Runner just opting to do the Stone Cage Moon
Respectable.
makes sense.
That's some issues locating the moon there.
Yeah, with that camera, you can't even see where the moon is really.
Yeah, not too sure what he's doing with that camera really. Gonna be taking the death warp there.
Yeah, the Death Warp there is a pretty safe strat. It only loses about like 3 seconds over trying to climb up. And sometimes Deathless can be pretty hard.
The Wiggler coiling
This
up.
Wiggler is being pretty mean.
Okay, you got it.
But does get it. Wow, I wasn't actually expecting that last shot to hit all three.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
But yeah, did get the 2 cycle. That's really all that matters.
Alright, Quentiko wrapping up Night Metro as Switch Runner enters it. We'll see how he can, how he does with City Hall. See if he can make it a little more cleaner than how Quentiko had it. Looks like Quentiko, or not Quentiko, look like Switch Runner is plus 34 now into Night Metro, so definitely needs to clean up his run if he's expecting to get any kind of PB here.
Hopefully we'll see a good scoop clip on Quentiko's side. Does go for it here. Does a setup against the
Nice.
cage. I mean, against the fence, but does get it. So that's nice.
Yeah, getting that first try definitely important. We've been seeing a lot of runners today, especially doing almost 1 or 2 laps to get it. So getting that first try definitely important.
Yeah, when you miss scoop clip once, it's really hard to back it up because like the camera is not in the optimal position, and like sometimes the scooter is just at the wrong angle.
Right. Switch Runner getting to the top of City Hall. See if he can make it. Looks like he doesn't have a problem. Now there's the long jump left.
And we'll see what route Quentiko does right here. Quentiko is just going to go for the early musicians route rather than bullet building.
Understandable.
Yeah, pretty safe option, pretty standard at the 103 level.
Alright, Switch Runner entering his Mecha Wiggler fight. See if he can get some good RNG in his favor.
We don't actually have Quentiko's Delta on the stats sheet, but he is definitely on what seems like a solid run. But unfortunately, we can't track it.
Yeah, he's definitely been moving. I don't think he's made any kind of major mistakes in a while. I'm a knock on wood just in case commentators curse, but he's got to be on a fairly decent pace.
And we'll see Switch Runner's second cycle right here.
Oh.
Got a few pellets missing, but does get it. Okay. Kind of scary on 1 health when you're in Mecha Wizard. You don't want to get shot or anything.
Yeah. Oh, Quentiko missing the
Oh no.
floating moon there.
This can definitely be backed up if you do a backflip where Quentico is and then wall jump. Yeah, so
That was
that's
clean.
basically how you back it up. Oh
Missing it
no,
again.
misses it
Unfortunate.
again.
You know, he
This
still
is
has a
not what you like
sizable
to see.
lead. Definitely not. Yeah, he still has a sizable lead, so it's not too detrimental to the race, but unfortunately going to be impacting his time.
Yeah, that definitely lost a lot. That might be, I don't know if it's dead for PV, but it's definitely going to be close. That probably lost like close to 20 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
really unfortunate.
So Quentiko getting towards the end of Day Metro. Switch Runner is going into the beginning. Now on that Metro Dram. He's heading over to Scoot. Oh, does he do Scoot Clip? Looks like he does.
Looks like he's
Or he's
going for
going to
it.
try to. Alright.
Does a pretty safe setup on the cage.
And, oh,
Oh no, misses it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like if you miss scoop up once, then the camera is just all over the place.
yep.
You have to readjust yourself. It's
There
not
we go.
easy. It does get a second try.
Yeah. I feel like Scoot Clip's one of those things where you just really need to practice, or otherwise just do RC, because honestly, RC is not that difficult,
Yeah,
especially
scoop
just
clip
too
is
fast.
definitely you definitely have to practice it a lot to master. Even I myself used to be like really bad at scoop clip.
Alright, that's Quentiko done with Metro. He's gonna be moving on to Snow Kingdom. I don't think we'll see any
Yeah.
kind of a snow dram from him. Well, actually, we might. It looks like he had gone for it before in the past, so we very well might be seeing a snow dram from Quentiko.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate Metro. I have no idea. I wish we could see his stance compared to his PB, but I guess we'll just have to wait until the end.
Switch runner
Switch
throwing
running.
himself to the wrong side. He's starting to make some pretty sizable mistakes. You think maybe some tournament nerves still left in Switch Runner?
Yeah, either that or maybe he's just trying to do some like crazy strats that he doesn't normally do.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the sort of mindset that you don't really want to get into. Like when you're so far behind, you just go for everything. That's really not where you want to be.
No, I mean sometimes you just really need to stick with those comfy strats. Stick with what you know,
Yeah,
especially in like a tournament setting.
yeah, it's really hard to. It's really hard to just stick with what you know, especially when you're so far behind. But it's
Right.
definitely more beneficial. It's so easy for people just to like completely get out of their head and just go balls to the walls.
Oh, absolutely. Could definitely be incredibly tilting, messing up some of these tricks, so, that could be a factor as well. Just getting upset with your own gameplay, but, it's important to keep a level head. As Quentiko, speaking of level head, bonks his head into the railing.
And yeah,
And
we are gonna see Quentiko going for Snowdram as he didn't get the shot moon right here.
oh, true, yes. We'll see if he can get this moon clip here. Looks like he's gone for it at least once, but was not able to get it. No, it doesn't look like he's gonna go for
Yeah,
it.
that was yeah, he didn't even backflip in the right direction. That was never gonna work.
Oh, Switch Runner
Switch
taking,
runner home.
yeah, having some issues grabbing the moon.
Pretty solid boost from Quentico, but couldn't get the spin pound on the moon.
You gotta think of your Switch Runner at this point, especially if you're watching the stream, you know where Quentiko is, you know where you are. You gotta take a deep breath and just try to finish it out as best as you can. Seems like maybe some nerves are definitely getting up to him. He's gotta get out of his head and start playing. They're now entering into the people room. We'll see if he's able to take care of these moves without any issues.
Quentiko taking a small bonk on the left side of the hallway. It's really easy to bonk on those like small hallways there because there's like tiny little walls on each of the sides.
Yeah, the little
And
little
if you're
bumps in the
too
road help
far
too.
to the side, then you're just gonna lose 2 seconds just with a snap of a finger.
Alright, and that is Switch Runner done with Day Metro, heading into Snow Kingdom, as Quentiko is pretty much just about to wrap up.
Yeah, well, let's see Switch Runner's Delta. It's only about plus 18 seconds out of Metro. And his best possible time right now is about 109.55.
You know, that's still PB pace, which is pretty good.
So, I mean, definitely going to need some golds, but still a solid run for Switch Runner nonetheless.
Quentiko rolling into one of the, oh gosh, I forgot the names.
Shivarians.
Shibarians, thank you. Just Mario on a hit and run.
And we are going to see Quentiko attempting Snowdram, so hopefully he can get it. Any miss is going to lose about 20 seconds, so you do want to get this first try.
That's pretty good. And he nails
Yeah.
it, nice.
Nice. That's what you like to see. And so just as Switch Runner is getting his first moon, Quentiko is already done with Snow. Going to be heading into Seaside
now. And I'm definitely, I'm hoping one of these runners will at least try the chest dip, whatever it's called.
Yeah. It will be pretty exciting.
Have confirmation in chat. Quentiko's not on PB pace anymore. If you tried the fish clip in Seaside, you might be. Probably not.
It's always worth a try. And Switch Runner going to the shop early, meaning that he's not going to go for Snowdram as expected.
Yeah, definitely not. I imagine Snowdram is one of those things you don't do until like you're, 104, 103 kind of runner. It looks like Quentiko is going to try to do the Seaside fish clip, so that's going to be something excited to take a look at.
Yeah, that should be pretty hype. At least an attempt would be nice.
Absolutely. It's like Troy earlier was saying, it's not really going to lose you that much time to at least go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those low risk, high rewards kind of situations. Runner unable to make the blowy Joey cycle, so he's going to go for the ground pound.
Also, Quentiko tried to go for the up throw strat, but just, I think, barely missed the moon, probably too far forward into the room. So, had to go for a backup.
That up throw strat is so cool to see. It's so clean.
Yeah, it's really cool, but also pretty weird how it works, because sometimes the up throw can just get, like, completely eaten.
Yeah, it seems like it's
But
something
yeah,
that's
when it works well, it's really cool. We do see Quentiko attempting it.
Oh?
Didn't get it,
No, it
unfortunately.
doesn't look good. Fair enough.
Yeah, I
I mean,
believe
shout out to Quentiko for even trying, honestly.
Yeah, it was at least worth a try.
Absolutely.
I believe the shake timing was off. That's why it didn't work.
It's a pretty tight movement with this fish with Quentiko. Pretty good.
Getting a combo on the seaweed here. Those seaweed deserve it. They can be so annoying sometimes.
Especially in this little section right here.
Yeah, sometimes they're just right in your face and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, their spawn is RNG, right?
Yeah, their spawn and their heights are RNG, I
Their height,
believe.
really.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they'll be like way higher than you need to and you have to like somehow avoid them.
Well, Quentiko getting
Does get
the
fish clip.
free.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my God! Wow, I
oh my
cannot believe he
lord.
saved that. He hit the floor, so I thought he was gonna clip back in bounds, but he somehow managed to go back out of bounds. That was really scary.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure how he didn't go back in bounds. That was
Yeah,
definitely scary.
because for reference, if you clip back in bounds there, you have to talk to the Sphinx, and you have to, physically enter the room normally, and that loses like 20 seconds.
Alright, Switch Runner leaving Snow. We're gonna see what he can do in Seaside. See if he goes for the new clip. I don't imagine he will. We got Quentiko heading into luncheon. Luncheon, honestly, one of my favorite kingdoms just to watch, especially these high level runners. They just kind of walk in and destroy this entire level.
Quentiko not going for salt triple, just gonna do a ground pound jump off of this left platform.
Honestly, understandable. Salt triple is not easy.
Yeah, and it only saves about a second, so I'd be surprised if any of these lower level runners go for it. Paradoxy, it's a trick on the A stat sheet, but it's not on the B sheet, I believe. Some tricks are exclusively on the A sheet, like harder ones like DSS and Speedrun.
Yeah, and speaking of Spiritless, we did see Spiritless earlier today by Curiosity. It was a really cool strat to see. Y'all be sure to go check out Curie's race from earlier. Very cool. She just came
Yeah,
out
that
and
was
performed all these
a really
sick
cool race.
strats.
Not going to be able to see it from Quentiko's side. That's not really a B division kind of strat. Probably going to see it more in the A division or the league.
Absolutely. Alright, Switch Runner coming up to the Moon Jets. We'll see if he's able to, or if he even attempts this new clip here. Nah,
Doesn't attempt it, unfortunately.
understandable. Deco taking a booty burn, having some issues there. Looks like we might have a little bit of a connection issue with Deco, but it looks like it resolves.
Yeah, a little bit of internet issues with Quentiko, looks like.
Switch Runner, for the most part, making quick work of the Seaside.
Yeah, I'll see if he can get a fish clip right here. Has to move back, because I believe he hit like a weird spot in the invisible wall.
There we go.
But does get it.
Yeah, fish clip, as easy as it is, can be a little tricky, especially to new runners. You gotta find that nice spot where you can clip in. And honestly, once you find that, you get it every time.
Yeah, we believe it's a internet issue on Quentiko's side.
Yeah, hopefully that should be sorted out soon. Hopefully that should come back. But in the meantime, we do have Switch Runner wrapping up Seaside, gonna be heading into luncheon himself.
Yeah, the timer isn't really accurate anymore because of how much Quentiko's stream has stopped. Maybe we can get a sync going on.
fork rooms. Still the best room in the entire run. Best music, cool movement. One more
Yeah, I
command.
love the forested area. It's probably one of my favorite sub areas in the game, especially if done well.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, Quentiko nailing it. But Turner having some issues with this triple jump up here. Lining himself up and going for it. Oh, taking a bunk on
Oh
the
no,
ledge.
it takes a bonk. That's pretty unfortunate. I believe his dives were just way too fast. You gotta really delay your dive when you're doing this, because otherwise you're not really gonna get any height.
Oh,
Oh,
unfortunate camera angle.
that
Taking
was
a couple booty
weird.
burns.
Probably accidentally reset his camera or something.
Yeah, looks like a... This one looks good. There we go.
Yeah, it does get it after a while, unfortunately.
Having some issues landing on that moon there. Switch runner might be trying to go a little too fast than he can right now. But manages to make it connect. Switch runner entering into the Speedrun fight. Might just be some connection issues with our restream, that's possible.
Yeah, it's weird because we're trying to stream is playing just fine.
I'm sure. Yeah, it looks like, at least for now, the connection issues might be good. Just kind of bear with us for a little bit as we try to sync things up.
So yeah, Quentiko about to finish launching, just have to get this moon and then the multi-moon, and he'll be done.
Just trying to having a little bit of issues getting up on that.
Switchrunner using the bell pepper to get up to the crate moon here. A pretty safe strat. But, yep.
Alright, Deco wrapping up Launch Kingdom, heading into the Spyro fight. Gonna be taking on the big purple dragon here in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, Quentiko's stream is like pretty far behind because on the stats sheet it says that he's already exited launch with a 47.31.
Oh, good.
So yeah, about a minute of desync right now.
Yeah, it could be just an issue with the connection with the restream. Alright, so Turner entering into the Forks room. See what he's able to get done. Aw, looks pretty clean. Oof. There we go.
So finishing the forks room here. Quentiko did mess up the jutting crag movement a little bit, so hopefully Switchrunner can get it pretty smoothly. Does a ground pound jump on the right side. Does get it. Yeah, going on the right or the left are pretty safe options rather than going through the middle. Because you don't need as much height.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to go for more of those comfy strats, which is definitely good to see.
Because yeah, this run is still like pretty decent. Could still be pretty close to his PB.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. His EPT right now is 110, so we'll have to see what happens. I think while Quentiko is wrapping up Spyro and Switch Runner is wrapping up Luncheon, we'll take a second to talk about the sponsor for this lovely tournament, being the Urban Arts Partnership Program, the School of Interactive Arts. They are a multi-year college prep program which teaches students both the art and technology of video game development. They prep their students for a degree in careers in the tech and gaming industries. Your donations will go directly to the teachers and supplies needed to continue their work. Something cool about this program is they are a non-profit organization. Do !UAP in chat to check out more about the Urban Arts Partnership Program.
Yeah, thanks to the Urban Arts Partnership for sponsoring the tourneys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, really cool organization.
Yeah, I believe they're providing us with a $250 cash pool for the A division, if I'm correct, and I believe, what was it, 2,500 for the league?
Let me double check.
I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure for the A division it's $250.
Yeah, for the B division, there's no prize pool, but for the A division, it's 250, and I think for the league, it's like 1,000.
Okay, yeah, that actually sounds more accurate. But nonetheless, no matter how much it is, huge shout out to the school for sponsoring. Alright, we see Quentiko in Bowser Kingdom. Looks like Switch Runner is heading over to Spyro himself. Gonna take on the big purple dragon. See how he can handle.
I love the new name for the Ruined Dragon.
Oh, it's always been Spyro for me.
Makes sense.
Big old purple dragon. Come on.
Can't argue. Spyro got a little bit big over the years.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe it's that hat that Bowser put on him. Who knows?
Getting old. So Quentiko about to do shards right now. Just gonna do the old standard shard strat. No new shards here.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm Quentiko, I know that I'm ahead, and I know where Switch Runner's at, so I don't want to do anything kind of crazy. Especially I'm out here, I gotta get that win under my belt, so I'm gonna just take comfy strats.
Yeah, for sure. Takes a hit to that bomb. Those bombs could be in pretty interesting positions, so just happened to get unlucky there.
Yeah, definitely.
But pretty good nonetheless.
Switch Runner is dancing around these lightning hoops. It's going to be wrapping up Spyro here in a moment.
Quentiko not going for Bowser Jam, like you mentioned, just going for the safe strats that he knows, because obviously he is in a pretty big lead right now, so you don't really have to go for any crazy strats right now. Just basically finish the run at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's going to take a huge mistake in Mecha and even possibly a death in 2D for Switch Runner to at this point catch up and take lead.
Yeah, it's probably close to like a 3 or 4 minute lead right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And Quentiko going for Harriet first. You love to see it. He's saving the 69,420 seconds by going with Harriet first. If you go Topper first, you're losing so much time. So, yeah.
I've been Harriet first for as long as I can remember.
I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, Quentiko taking care of Harriet, no problem. Switch Runner is going to be making his way into Bowser's Kingdom himself. Let's see what he can do. Quentiko making pretty quick work of Topper. No real issues here. And he's going to move on to the final half of Bowser's Kingdom.
So Switch Runner about to fight this ogre here. Let's see if he can get the quick ground pounds. Does a triple jump up and
Having some issues getting to the butt. Oh no!
That was really unlucky. Fell right through the middle. I hate to see it, but let's get it second try. Pretty weird crates movement, but does get inside. That's all that matters. So let's see if we can get this blind jump here.
I tell you what, that is one of the scariest jumps.
Yeah, that is pretty scary, especially at the beginner level. And most people at the beginner level, just like center the camera, take it safe, but this guy seems like he knows what he's doing, so props to him.
Yeah, that guy honestly a really solid runner. He may have 2 losses under his belt during this tournament, but he showed up today, proving that he is capable of getting these W's, so we will see if he's able to clutch it out. Alright, Quentiko confirming in chat that he is still out of sync. So we do apologize for, the tech issues we are experiencing. I think we're still trying to work on getting everything resynced.
So we'll see if we can get these last 2 bubbles here. First 2 went pretty well.
Yes,
I wonder if, it doesn't look like he's going to go for target fire. Just going to get this spirit bubble third. Very nice.
Respectable. Taking wait. See if you can recover this.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good.
Nice. Very solid mech. Probably looking at like a mid 104 pace, if I were to guess. Mid to high 104, which is very solid. Being, only a minute off PB is very ideal in a tournament setting.
Yeah, honestly, you really couldn't ask for more. Switch Runner deciding to enter Topper first? Oh, man.
That's
not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, he lost so much time doing that. Alright, that is Quentiko heading off to Moon Kingdom here in just a couple minutes.
Actually, I just realized because the timer is off sync, so I'm actually not sure what kind of pace we're looking at. It does say he exited about 59.03 according to the stats sheet, so it is still probably like mid 104 pace. But yeah, the timer here is really off. We'll have to wait for the end result. Yeah, switch runner just finishing off Harriet. Getting past the bunnies. And very solid run for switch runner as well. Probably looking close to like a 110 or a 111.
Yeah, PB's probably gone from at this point, unless he pulls out some crazy strats here at the end. But
Yeah, I doubt it. You have some more buffering on Quentiko's side. Apologies for that.
looks like we might be having some issues on the switch runner side as well. Unfortunately, these ISP moments do happen. Looks like we do have Saren trying to work on it right now, though. So just kind of bear with us if you could.
So it goes for Moonskip here.
Nail it, no problem.
Yep, solid Moonskip. Yeah, there's nothing really stopping Quentiko anymore. The only really thing that I could think of is 2D skip and pillars, but at this point with such a big lead, there's not really much that can stop him.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, he's not on PB's pace anymore, so I would almost say just go for the comfy strats. Don't try anything risky, and just wrap up, get your W.
It looks like we have some freezing on switch on our side as well. Trying to fix that. I believe that's Saren actually just syncing up the streams.
There we go. Now switch runner coming back in. Looks like everything should be synced up if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. Goes for a much more safe, quote-unquote blind jump strat. Centers the camera and just does a long jump. Hopefully we can see a good mech on switch on our side to finish this run out.
Definitely.
Solid Bowser fight on the left side.
Yeah, no real mistakes. I mean, honestly, Deco's been fairly solid for most of this run.
Yeah, this run has been really good on Quentiko's side.
Yeah, I mean, some small things here and there, but nothing outrageous.
Oh,
nice. As I say, he takes
down there.
Yeah. Maybe a little commentator curse going into that, but does able to save it.
Okay, switch runner going for the bird mech. He's gonna use the bird to poke Stewart here, and he's gonna try to get back on here by poking the roof, and he does get on.
Respectable. Oh,
but fails to get back on. That sucks. Because he's gonna have to use the bird to climb back up here again.
We'll see if we get any kind of 2D skips here from Quentiko moving in.
So breaking all the blocks in 2D.
Yeah,
Usually don't see that, but
just going safe, making sure nothing screws him up at the end of it.
yeah, I believe our timer is back to sync, which is nice.
Possibly. Get your cat jams in chat. Any kind of jams that you want, get them in chat.
Yeah, we're looking at mid 104 pace, which is very nice. So yeah, get some cat jams in chat. The pillars, cat jam, BBD, anything you want.
Yeah, I'm a big supporter of the Pip AD, so if you got them.
And about to shoot this last bullet here. Oh, got eaten by one of the rocks. Has to shoot from here. Pretty unfortunate. But it does finish with a solid mid 103. Mid 104.
Yeah, definitely. The Switch Runner over here, still on mech. Looks like he's been. Here we go. It looks like he had a fairly unfortunate mech there.
GG's to Quentiko in chat.
Absolutely.
Solid 104.36 by the looks of it.
104.35.
Some GG's in chat.
Yeah. Not too far off his PB. I mean, like you mentioned before, that's definitely something you'd love to see.
Yeah, being within a minute off PB is very nice.
Yeah. Oh, well,
and
that
then Switch Runner grabbing the multi-moon just has to do moon. Probably looking at like a 111 pace, which again, being like, you know, a little bit over a minute off is still not bad.
Yeah, I think that mech definitely took some time from him. Alright, and that is Switch Runner done with Bowser's Kingdom, heading into Moon Kingdom. Let's get some love and support and hype for Switch Runner as he's going to be wrapping up this run here in the next couple minutes.
So yeah, that win was actually pretty big for Quentiko because that gives him his first win for the group. So that gives him a potential chance to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, that was definitely huge for Quentiko. If I was Quentiko, I'd be very, very happy with that performance. Whether or not this was a bad run, my first W, so I'll take it. So congratulations to Quentiko for sure. Alright, Switch Runner entering into Moon Kingdom. Getting all dapper for the wedding.
Yeah, you gotta love the outfit that the game gives you at the end.
Yeah, super
really swag. Kinda wish you could just keep this outfit for the whole run, but you only get it at the end.
Ooh, taking a bonk. Almost taking another one. Thank God for those iframes.
Yeah, the iframes in this game are really long, which is nice.
Alright, Switch Runner heading up to Moon Skip.
Takes it pretty safe for the setup. Make sure you ground pound in the middle of the Sphinx. But let's get it first try.
Very nice. Alright, we got Switch Runner. He's going to be heading into the last Bowser fight.
Pretty interesting fast hat for the beginning, but let's get it. Kind of messed up the setup. Also, he is on 2 health right now. That's a pretty big worry, because that means he's basically not allowed to take damage. Oh, and as I say that, Commentator's Curse here does take damage right on the fire bars. That means he's probably, unless he gets a heart right here, he's not going to be able to get the final fast hat. Gonna have to be pretty cautious for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna need him to get that heart.
Yeah, so he does get that heart. I believe he doesn't even go for past that anyway, so that's not really a big deal. Oh, we do see the rolls over the fire, but it does miss it. Yeah, so now he has to be pretty cautious for this last phase.
Alright, we'll see what happens. Okay.
Okay, does get it. Gets the heart as well. Pretty scary Bowser fight, especially if you're at 1 health.
Definitely. Alright, and that is Bowser. Switch Runner is gonna be wrapping up this run. Let's get some hype in chat for Switch Runner for finishing up this run.
Yeah, probably going to be closing out with like a 111, which is a pretty solid performance for him, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. We saw some minor mistakes here and there, where they just, unfortunately, they add up over time. He was originally on PB pace, but you know, we just see these small mistakes, unfortunately, take that away from him. Maybe pop out the 2DSS for the fans.
For the fans, you already know.
Unfortunate.
See if he can get 2D skip right here. Does go for it.
Yeah,
and gets it first try. Very nice. Doesn't go for any other tricks in 2D. Understandable. So now we just have pillars left.
Alright.
Shoot the rest of the fireball.
Get your cap jams, your Pepe Ds, any kind of jams you got. Turner is getting ready to wrap up. Getting a little close to that edge.
Yeah. Also some pretty wacky shots.
Yeah, having some issues connecting, but does manage to get it.
Yeah, gonna have to go back to that pillar because he didn't actually fully shoot it down.
Oh no?
Yeah, I don't think he did. I didn't see it fall down. So he's gonna have to go back to it.
Yeah, it looks like you're right.
Yeah, there's still like one more shot on there. And that's gonna be it. So yeah, that's a 111. GG's to Switch Runner in chat.
Yeah, honestly, GG to both these runners. Quentiko, honestly, very clean. He definitely came in wanting to win this. He wasn't going home without that W, so GG to both runners, absolutely.
Yeah, both runners, very solid performance. Wonder if we'll get interviews for both of them.
Alright, GG to both runners. We're gonna see if we can get these guys in for an interview.
Okay, so Switch Runner is not going to be doing an interview. We'll see if we can get one from Quentiko.
Everyone be sure to give one more final GG to Switch Runner since he's not going to be hopping in on this interview.
We do have Quentiko in the waiting room right now.
Yep, looks like
So
we do.
I think we'll be getting him.
Looks like we just need to get Quentiko in here.
Yeah, Saren is the Dragon Man.
gonna start.
Let's go. All right, GG Quentiko, how are you?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm fine.
How do you feel after that run?
I'm very surprised to make a good run. I was not nervous, and yeah, just make what I know do. And yeah,
Definitely did not see a whole lot of nerves. You definitely it definitely looked like you came with the intention on winning this match, and that is exactly what you did. So, huge congrats to you! You got your first win of this tournament. So
Yep.
hopefully we'll be able to see you moving on.
yeah. I don't know if I continue the tournament, but
You do still have a chance, because if you look on the sheet here, yeah, you do definitely still have a chance if like Nin Shadow or Twisted Doug gets like one more loss, then
yeah, I lost against Twisted Duck and Ninja 2, but yeah, I was more nervous than here, and yeah, when you race against someone who's same PB or better PB than you, I think yeah, it's more difficult to get a good run.
yeah, for sure. There's a lot more nerves when you're racing someone that's better than you.
But yeah,
Definitely.
I'm glad to participate, and yeah, it's worth fun at all.
Yeah,
we'll
we're about
definitely
to
glad
have
to
you
have
here.
Sorry for my English. I don't know.
Yeah.
I understand, but to speak is very difficult for me.
No need to apologize. You're good. All good. Well, G-Man, do you have anything else to add?
Not much other than we do still have one more match today. We're gonna have a match pretty much right after this. We have a Division A match, Buster Doggy versus Snoy. So be sure to stay tuned for that in just a couple of minutes. But other than that, it should be pretty much it for us.
And be sure, !racers in chat. Be sure to drop by Switch Runner and Quentiko's stream. Give them a follow. Also,
Thanks.
!comms. Be sure to stop by twitch.tv/heyitsgman_. Give them a follow as well. It's been a pleasure, and I think we'll go ahead and call it there unless anyone has anything else.
I think we're good. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
All right.